back at it again. It's the Photo Culture Podcast. We have a special guest with us today. We got Zach Tate again, and we got Pocahontas.
Truly Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
You know.
So we do have a couple topics. I'm gonna let Truly Pocahontas start. It's interesting.
Actually, before we get to that, I wanted to touch the last interview we did, the S.E.X situation. So you guys both seen it. What was your thoughts on the interview?
I honestly would say be careful who you invite in your life, because at the end of the day, their problems could be a big problem in your life too. Because when she involved how she let him and his girlfriend move in with her, I was like, oh, I would have been after they started all that commotion and stuff, and it, I would have been got that out my house and I want no parts.
Oh, what did you think, Zach, about the interview?
I wasn't that informed with the interview, but at the end of the day, I think that all men should have more than one woman.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
We are made for polygamy, so
we actually got a whole bunch of backlash from it too. And you've seen the DMs, and people are like, "Fuck you guys, suck a dick. Why you guys interviewing this girl, bashing his name?
Wow.
Why you guys gave her a platform? People with bigger platforms."
And what I say, first of all, put your real picture on your IG. Thank you. What? There was all anime pictures.
Yeah,
I saw on YouTube.
I understand he probably has a following. I get that. But we gave someone the platform to speak what is supposedly her truth. And if anybody has anything else to say, we give you the platform as well.
And people got to realize, our job is to report. We don't judge, and we're not here to judge and tell you what's true, what's not. You guys do your own research, and you guys figure that out for yourself.
We're not the news.
I didn't say he did anything or he didn't do anything. She said, listen, she had a story, we talked, and we listened, so.
And she approached us, right?
Yeah, well, kind of beneficial.
Yes, but who approached her?
I approached her, and then, she...
she had a story. So
yeah, because she went on live, and then I was like, what is this? And then, But she has the same thing she talked on our podcast. It's on YouTube already. Everything's on Google, YouTube, all that. So it's already out there. So what we did was kind of give her a bigger platform, I guess, if you want to say that.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into this topic.
So exposing, is that
yes, because
that's still a
start from the beginning.
It's still a thing. I thought it was high school.
Remember we was in high school?
I don't think so. Exposing
it was
women.
Broward Exposed.
Oh yeah, they used to have that. Yeah.
Broward Exposed.
It's so childish though, don't you think?
No, for sure.
Okay, but before I start, has anybody in here made a video with their partner?
So we talking about sex videos?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I feel like everybody's done it. Your parents probably done it. Aunties, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers.
Something you do with somebody you trust.
Yeah, basically they go against the grain. They promise you something, but they just.
I think you can if you trust that person. Now, trust is a crazy word, but at the end of the day, you know who's corny, who's not corny. You feel me?
Wait, nah, you can't, because manipulators are very good, and that's what I'm doing. I'm dealing with an all-time manipulator.
I'm confused about something.
What's up?
You're smashing someone, right?
No, you had a situation with someone.
It's
all right, so
let me make this clear. No, let me make this clear. It's the best friend shit.
Oh,
right.
Yes, it's the best friend.
Right. So here's what I understand. I'm a little older, of course, so I'm looking at it differently, right? So you get in the head or you engage in a sexual act. The guy's holding a camera,
not even. It's
it's a room that's.
Oh, you guys consent? Both of you guys.
Did you both consent to?
Well, honestly, because I never said, "Oh, record me. I want to see my." It's more so in the moment. He's like, "Oh, hold on, I gotta get this."
Cool with it.
But I'm in the moment too, so it's I'm not trying to think So it's once the video start rolling, I'm I might regret it, but at the end of the day, this is your best, mind you, your bestest friend. You know each other's families. Right. You go out together, but it's not no best friend shit. When you're in a relationship. We still, it's when you're in a relationship, respect, go do you, but just know it's a best friend that when you're lonely, when you're single though. I'm not trying to.
Question.
What's up?
So, a camera is introduced during a sexual act.
Yes.
You're aware that the camera is introduced.
Yes.
and it's not your camera that you're in control of.
No.
So the thought does not enter your mind that later on
she trusts him.
This friend.
But the thing is, go.
Later on, this friend can end up not being my friend, and anything can happen. Then I have another question after that. Do a lot of women secretly want to perform like a porn star?
Honestly, I can't speak for other women. Me, I can speak for myself. And honestly, when I'm doing stuff, I'm not thinking it's in the moment, because I don't have sex for I just want to have sex because I just want to have fun. Like, let's just have if I'm having sex.
It's a connection, you say.
Yeah, it's more of a connection. Like, if we have sex, it's not like, oh, we're just like, you want to have sex?
Like, you can't.
It's more like kissing. Like, it starts off with the foreplay, then it leads into it's so you're not really thinking of shit like that. And mind you, if it's good, you're gonna be like, damn, like your phone just sitting there. You're gonna be like,
send that shit to me.
Yeah, mind you. Like, he sent me our own videos, and I'll be like.
So when did it turn? Like, when did he?
The thing is, first of all, while we were having our situation going on, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I kind of like this boy. He's saying he likes me. Mind you, I only call him best friend. He slips up, calls me baby. But it's like, when you don't know what you're getting involved with, you're like,
hold on.
Like, you want to be best friends, but then again, you slipping up, calling me. But what do you want? Because if you want to be your girlfriend, you would have asked me.
And you would be down for that.
Yeah.
But could I explain something? Like, the reason you're called babe.
No, it's not a frequently thing. It's like you'll get caught in the moment and be like, best friend type shit.
Right. Yeah. That's so you don't slip up and call the next girl your name. So everybody's just the same name.
Alright, put me on beat, because shoot, let me, okay.
Put me on
beat by these niggas, because it's crazy. So, moving forward, yeah. So then all of a sudden, like, mind you, when you're doing raw, and then all of a sudden a condom comes out the blue, you get suspicious, like, I'm not sleeping with nobody. You shouldn't be sleeping with nobody. We do it raw, so like, where's this condom coming from?
You trust him?
No.
So the first time was wrong?
No, the whole entire time up until a certain point where a condom just came out.
I'm saying, but why would you start off raw with him?
Because at the point I knew for a fact it was us dealing with each other. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta be careful. But at the end of the day, when you're like emotionally, and like you don't want to like. And shit's not popping up, so it's like you're just gonna be sitting there assuming the whole time. Yeah. So it's like I put trust in somebody.
Way too much trust.
Oh yeah.
You could be trust though. Trust. Two things. So you can have you can have conscious trust, and then you can have just like trust if you've never dealt with like heartbreak or something like that. Mm-hmm. You can have just like sporadic trust.
Wait, but the first
trust somebody you should. Yeah, when you're just trusting everybody, you feel me? Like, I could kick it with you for a week, and then I'll give you the combo to my safe.
So here's my philosophy on trust. Trust is a lie that you tell yourself. It is full self-deception.
It is levels.
Based on your imagination, you are holding someone else accountable to a standard that you created in your imagination of what that person should be, even though they are not that person.
But you don't know.
You don't
know. So
what
you should do is investigate or use evidence of what someone shows you.
Exactly. Which is
in time. So you're not thinking. That's why I said
conscious. So either if you don't value yourself, right? Mm-hmm. If some people have the luxury of being able to smash a different chick every night. And if I'm using that luxury and saying, I'm going to go raw, because I'm trusting them. No, it's really saying I don't value myself. It's not on the other person. It's on me. It's me gambling with my health. So now, for me to say, but I trust you, is me lying to myself about who this person is. Because I'm making the person out to be what they are not. I don't own that person. I can't control their behavior. I don't know what they're doing when they leave me. And especially when you're sending me a mixed message that we just friends, there's no commitment. Mm-hmm. But there's no commitment because I want to smash everything else.
No, that's true. And that's what I said. Like,
and if I'm an athlete, a star, a rapper, just good looking and can sing in this day and age, right? That means I'm beating pussy away on a regular basis. Right?
Yeah.
And the minute I can't reach her, the minute she's annoying, the reason she's getting on my nerves, and this other thought over here is saying I'm so amazing, I'm going to smash her to smithereens.
That's why I said if you don't learn that, then you'll go around just like giving that perception of trust.
Okay. We're losing focus.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
I like what you're saying. But back to the manipulating part. When somebody's like manipulating, making you feel like how you want to feel, honestly. And
so then where did this go left? Y'all are best friends trying to figure out if y'all want more. Well, I guess I feel like you trying to figure out if you want more. And he's just using that for what he wants. So where did this go left?
Basically, this is how like manipulative the situation was, because basically our birthdays land around each other. His birthday's March 5th, mine is March 9th. He waited till after his birthday where we saw each other, whatever. My birthday, he posted me all over his page. Happy birthday, best friend, da 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 da. After that, he drops a video with some girl, and it's like claiming that they're in a relationship. And then I'm like we just was like, so I'm like, how could you do that? And mind you, the whole entire time I always ask him, I'm like, do you want a girlfriend?
If he lied, then
exactly, he lied, and I asked him so many times, I'm like, do you have a girlfriend? I'm like, do you have a girlfriend? Mind you, I'm very understanding. I'm like, if you want to be with somebody, let me know. If you have somebody that you want to cuff, let me know. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to sleep with somebody who's sleeping with other people. Like, just be upfront with me, and I'll let you go do your thing.
No, I agree with that.
So y'all got into a fight over that.
It wasn't really a fight, because at the end of the day, I said I'm understanding. Like, I'm not begging. At the end of the day, I get niggas. So it's like, I'm not crying over no niggas. So I was like, at the end of the day, you got a girlfriend? Bet. Don't hit my phone no more. Like, that's it. Like, we done. Like, don't, like, that's crazy.
But so you felt hurt at that point.
Yeah, it was like hurt, but at the end of the day, I've been through a tougher situation. Like, you know, that was like cake to me. Like, I was like, oh, wow. Like, at the end of the day, you're lost, because I know, like, no. At the end of the day, I ain't worried. So then it comes to a point where I'm around a situation where his homeboys are there, and they're like, ain't that your best friend? Mind you, we stopped talking. He comes and just hugs me. He's like, best friend, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, mind you, I just funny. I'm caught in the moment. I'm like, best friend. I'm like, what's up? Like, how you been? Da-da-da-da. I brought up his girlfriend, and he's like, oh, chill. I ain't cut you off. Like, it ain't no problem. Like, I still fuck with you. So I'm like, okay. Then we stopped talking. Hits me up back in, like, he hits me up later on. Mind you, he's still trying to fuck me. I'm like, damn, you got a girlfriend. Like, this nigga trying to fuck me. That's how I know, like, that's bullshit. Like, I was like, you ain't in love how you say you in love. So I'm like, you hit my phone. I entertained it for a little bit just to see how far I could get him. He's talking about getting an Airbnb, staying 3 days with me, da-da-da-da-da. Mind you, I'm just like, I'll let you know my answer July 3rd. He comes down July 4th, whatever. He doesn't come. His girlfriend ends up flying out, seeing messages between us, spazzes, makes him block me. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Like, I was like, okay, he's blocked me out. Like, you got your man. Yeah. So then, here comes her and all her homegirls following me out the blue, watching my story, stalking my page. And I'm like, yo, like, gee, I don't want your dude. I don't want him. Like, at the end of the day, why would I want a nigga that you're having trouble with already, and it's a new relationship? You're already on him about bitches. Like, why would I want your problems? So now it comes to the point where I have a guy calling me after my fashion show. I have a guy hitting my phone up. He's like, I wanted to wait till after your fashion show to let you know. So I'm like, let me know what? I'm thinking it's a prank because this nigga's a YouTuber. So I'm like, you trying to prank me? He like, I saw a video of you fucking your best friend. I said, what?
How you feel?
Mind you, I'm the only person. Me and my best friend should be the only person to know about them videos. I don't even tell people that I fucked with him. I don't tell people I talked to him. All people know him as is my best friend.
Yeah,
so like,
guys probably already knew that something was going on.
Exactly. So I'm like, if there's supposedly a video going around, what am I doing? So he's like, oh, he was like, you was bent over and there was a mirror in front of you. Mind you, I have a video like that in this kid's room. I'm like, and he was like, I seen it at Catch a Vibe through another nigga's phone. So now I'm like, oh, and he's like, yeah, and they've been just spreading the video around and around and around. So mind you, I'm calling all these niggas, and I'm like, later on, I'm like, hey, y'all got something y'all want to tell me? Because mind you, these are mutual friends of mine. Mind you, if you talk to a nigga that knows me, it's getting back to me. So now I'm like asking these niggas, I'm like, is there something you want to tell me? They're like, nah. That bro code shit is a motherfucker. I can't even lie. That bro code shit is a motherfucker. Because I say nobody wants to snitch on their partners. I was like, damn. I was like, y'all some fly ass niggas. I hit the block list on all of them. Like, so many niggas got blocked off my page. And it's like, I told him, I said, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. That's the only reason. Everybody was like, oh, you just pressed over some dick that don't want you. He got a girlfriend, da-da-da-da. I said, that dick is the last thing I could care about. I care about that he's sending a video of me out. Mind you, I model. I work with ladies who have their own brands. Like, ladies, like, want to work with me because I'm respected or someone. But it's like, damn, now, if this video hits the internet, how are they going to look at me? They're going to be like, damn, I don't want to work with her no more. But mind you,
ask a question? Because I've never made no sex tape. I'm not against making one. However, I get sexed in the moment and stuff like that. And when someone that's not you pulls out a camera, I kind of feel like you gotta take a step back and make a conscious choice of like.
I'm sure if it would have happened again, you would
have
changed how you.
Honestly. Right? I wish it was like, cause he's young. He's like my homeboys thought he was gay. So it's like, I'm like,
not gonna lie, I thought
like,
he was gay too.
Like, yeah. So it's
if
like,
you have that thought, I am not messing with you.
But it's like, mind you, he's like, I don't know. He just looked good. He like, hey, we had great sex, but it's like, I wish I thought twice. At the end of the day, you are young. Like,
so
I can expect you to have that.
It's out there, or are you mad?
I'm more mad that he's like, because mind you, I told him, I said, can you delete those videos? Like, just delete them. You have a girlfriend, respect her. He's like, nah, I can't delete them. I just love them. Like, admiring the video. Like, nigga. Like, and this is the same reason I said I don't want your girlfriend to get a hold of those videos. Because I get it. Me and you established some type of, like, respect, like, where we wouldn't do nothing with those videos, but it's like, I can't say nothing for your girlfriend. Your girlfriend could get her hands on those videos and be like, bitch, I'm putting her out because fuck her.
That's actually what I think.
That's what I thought happened, but it's like, it's more so of the homeboy thing. Like, I haven't heard of none of my, like, nobody say something about girls have it. It's always in the homeboy thing. And I talk to, like, my brothers and shit. They're like, no cap, we do that. We show our niggas the videos of us and da-da-da. But it's like, okay, showing is one thing, but actually sending a fucking video out is crazy. It blows my mind.
Just something you could possibly look at, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you're in a clout chasing generation.
Right?
So, for you guys, attention is status, right? So, if you already labeled suspect, wouldn't this tape help get that labeled off of you? If you on a down low, wouldn't this tape help get this?
You're like, oh, look at this, what I'm doing.
What? I ain't gay. Look. At your expense,
but
right?
That's some childish.
The next question.
But you just said that
that's some
the
childish
next question.
But no, he's 19. He's 19. He should have common sense to don't say. Like, mind you, look at his fucking career. Look what he wants to do with his life.
I don't think
Why would you even play with something like that?
But you gotta realize, guys do that because he's not taking you serious. You're not his number one. Because no guy's gonna send video to another nigga.
But here's another thing. I'm gonna defend him.
Oh, defend him. Go ahead. So
I'm gonna defend him, right? This is what I'm gonna say. Number one, it sounded like he was very clear that you're not wifey.
No. Because
honestly, girl, we had
many
friends.
moments where he sat in my face and he'll be like, no, mind you, let me say this. We said I love you to each other. Mind you, we sat in his face.
Before he nutted or after he nutted?
No, we've been talking for more than a year, more than almost 3 years, I would say we were involved with each other.
Are you aware that who you are before he nuts and who you are after he nuts is two different people?
Exactly. He came more attached to me after.
Stop. Are you aware the things he's saying and how he look at you and who you are before he nuts is completely different after he nuts?
That's real life.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. For most men, it's I nutted. Please get away from me.
Yes.
touch me no more.
And another thing is
that's crazy.
Unless it's a real love connection.
But that's sick because you guys don't understand. Like you can play.
Did he do that?
What?
Was he like that? Like
when we first started? No, when we first did it, it was like we hung out like more. Like he wanted to hang out with me more. He wanted to spend more time with me. I went to all his games. Like. But it wasn't always about sex because we always hung out without the sex part.
So you said you've been talking to him for 3 years.
Like about...
The first year, did y'all have sex?
No.
So what year did you guys have sex?
I would say last year, like in the beginning.
So that's 3 years, in the third year.
Like a year and some months.
A year and some months.
Because I was like, when we were like best friends, I got into a relationship and it was like I cut him off.
He was waiting for you.
Shit, call it what you want. He came running as soon as I got out of my relationship.
Yeah, he was paying attention. He was paying attention to you, and as soon as you got out of the relationship, he blitzed.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that. But yeah, it led up to that, and then it carried on for some time.
Well, my thing is, let me ask you, like, because I know a lot of dudes, they want to hang out with a girl, but they don't necessarily want to be like boyfriend girlfriend. Like after you, he made somebody his girlfriend. But
it carried on for so long. Like if you wanted somebody to be your girlfriend, you could have like had that shit like not go like months, like almost a year about to hit, and then you pop up with the girlfriend. So that means you've been leading me on for a year, and then you pop up with a girlfriend.
I'm not gonna lie,
I think he had.
But that's crazy. But that's crazy because at the end of the day, you're playing with somebody like emotionally, and some girls do get like attached.
That's what I'm confused about in this whole thing is that maybe your angle is that you guys want to expose the story. And I don't want to mess that up. If that's the angle. But what I'm confused about is maybe it's a lack of experience or not understanding.
No, because you guys try to clarify and justify a guy's action. Like, oh, he could do that to a girl because that's just how guys are. But you're not looking at it as a grown man and a little boy perspective. You can't sit there and tell a girl, I love you, baby, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and have her fall for you and then be like, I'm gonna play at the end of the day, fuck hoes, I fuck hoes. It could be, but at the end of the day, all I'm saying is watch how you do that because it's like, it's a bigger message. Like, at the end of the day, you could really fuck with a girl's life. Like, if this video dude gets out, I put trust in somebody, he still has his life to go to. Me on the other hand, I gotta fight for something else now. Now I gotta protect myself. Now I gotta look out for myself, because I put my trust with somebody else who just blatantly doesn't give a fuck, but acting like they gave a fuck.
It's gonna make it harder for you, but at the same time, bad publicity is good publicity too.
You're gonna I heard.
I think in this day and age, a clear example of this type of situation, anybody can spin a situation.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't even think this is a big deal anymore. Unless
I agree. It's not. Sex tapes are not a big deal. It's 2019. Everybody's popping up with a sex tape.
Right.
It's how you react to the sex tape.
Right.
Exactly.
You gonna sit here and take a nigga down for a sex tape that you were a part of?
True.
It's how you are moving.
But no, it's
to be
not.
honest, own up to the fact you did and be like, I did that.
Yeah, that's why I'm not. That's why I'm here today speaking on it. That's why.
The part that I'm confused about, if you can just give me a second. Yeah. Because I want everybody that's watching this to walk away with something, right? And as the elder, I guess, I sound old, but I'm old. So as the elder, what I want everybody to, I want you and everybody else to understand is this. Number one, this is consensual. Number
exactly.
two,
I never said I didn't say, I was part of God.
Number two, one of my philosophies, I don't care who has sex or how they have sex as long as it's on their terms. Right? So number three, the thing about what I just want to educate you about is that you're saying, well, he did this and he told me he loved me. He didn't.
I'm explaining to you. That's me explaining to you about our situation. That is like just irrelevant. That's for your understanding about like, oh, I'm not just like this. Yeah, I'm just not like somebody that just lays down and just when he calls, I'm just there to lay down. It's none of that. I've had multiple.
I can't
situation. Exactly.
I've been too foul.
It's just that what I'm more concerned on is that the fact that I put trust in somebody. Yeah, I put trust in somebody. But it's the simple fact that you went across the ground and you did something foul. And then send a video out.
We don't know that.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. I'm just airing it out just in case because, like, at the end of the day, my whole point about this video is that if this video does surface, which it hasn't yet, God bless me, because I have people praying.
Hasn't it since
it's been seen. I've known multiple people seeing, but it's like the fact that it hasn't hit the internet.
Do you want to own it?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be talking about
something. From it?
Oh, yeah.
If somebody wanted to sell the rights to it, would you say, okay, yeah, let's do it?
No, because at the end of the day, that's not the look. Well, it depends, because it's like a situation. Like, if I'm caught in a tough situation where it's like, now I'm down bad.
You have a whole sex toy.
Yeah, like, if I'm down bad and that's the only thing I could get out of that, yeah, I'm going to go for it. But at the end of the day, I have a bigger look for myself. I don't want to go down as, oh, that's that bitch that was fucking in the video, because my face is more valuable than a fucking porn tape.
A possible angle or view you should take is, my name is such and such. I enjoy sex. I love sex. I'm
not ashamed.
I'm
not ashamed. It's unfortunate that in 2019 society can have an issue with people having sex, and whatever issues or hang-ups you have about my sexuality, that's yours. But if you find me strange for liking sex, then I'm sorry, but I didn't release the tape. The person that released the tape, we should examine. Let me be a lawyer for a second. Let me be a lawyer for a second.
Oh, go ahead.
The person who examined or released the tape, maybe y'all should be interested in why this is such a big deal to them. Also, for future reference.
Oh, nobody's warning me. Fuck
you shouldn't.
Fuck y'all. Camera's putting a bucket, close the bucket. No,
check this though. Check this way, right? We should do nothing that we're ashamed of, right? And we should assume that we're always on camera. And if we assume that we're always on camera, it curbs our behavior. Because if you're saying to yourself, I don't want to be caught dead with this person, what if I'm on camera? Let me just avoid being around this person altogether because I might be on camera. Because this is a camera. This is a camera-driven society now.
Period.
I could be in a lot of situations that I don't put myself in just because I know people, how they are, this, that. I'm like, all right, I don't want to be in that scene because I know what people will say about me. And if I don't want them saying that, then I'm going to excuse myself and go left.
Yeah.
So you just have to, and I've owned everything I've done. Like our first podcast, I've told y'all everything that I've done and I've owned it. And I don't think you are a woman until you own everything that you've done.
And mind you, I don't really, like, it's like I don't care for people to judge me. Because at the end of the day, I know myself. I know what I do. I know me. So it's like you could come at me, judge me how you want. But at the end of the day, like, everybody has skeletons in their closet. I'm not worried. Like,
it's a learning experience.
Exactly.
Like, everybody.
It is, and it's just that's what really, like, fuck with my trust. Because I'm like, damn,
I think you're so more hurt about, like, the betrayal.
Yeah, that's what really, because it's like, when I say I trusted this boy, like, when I say I trusted this boy, I trusted this kid.
It's not even about trust, it's just about, like, you gotta put yourself first.
Exactly, and I should have in that situation. And the fact that when it all did come out, it's like, yeah, I get it. Like, I didn't, like, really want to bash him. I didn't really. And it's like, the fact that after the math, he's like, oh, man, fuck you. Like, trying to make his girl feel good. Because, mind you, when I posted those videos on my Instagram, she sees that it was more than he told her.
You gotta stop messing with corny niggas.
Exactly. But when I posted those videos, he came out the wind with something. You were with
the reason I say he's corny, number one, if you ever with a female, just because you're not with her no more, don't mean you could trash her. You feel me? At some point, you had a connection.
At some point, exactly. You could have left me alone respectfully.
How you know
that's what she just said.
I can show you videos, and you can tell me if you're gonna sit up with a girl you don't care about and do shit like this.
All right, so here's the situation. No,
I'm talking about like when we were cool. No, like if you didn't have feelings or really didn't want, you wouldn't sit there in a video singing to a girl. You wouldn't tell her like, try to be passionate. You wouldn't like,
they would.
Oh, they would. Oh my god!
Oh, you're not supposed to
be following.
No,
you know why? She still will fuck with you. Even if She gonna fuck with you more if you tell the truth.
Exactly.
That's not true.
Yo, that is true.
If you got a girl and she knows
right
and you tell her, she's gonna fuck with you.
Listen,
I don't know
for somebody that's 19 years old, somebody that's 50 years old. I'm 50. So if I say to somebody, right, hey, I'm married, I got 2 kids, I just want to smash, put it in your mouth, and be out.
If you're not a finesse,
stop. That's raw honesty, right? 99% of people with any kind of decency is gonna be like, "Oh, I'm good. See you later." Right?
Hey, y'all, look.
If a man's objective, right? This is what society
and you think that's right.
Father figures.
You think that's
right? I don't deal with what's right or wrong. I deal with what's gonna have a positive or negative impact on my life. That's what I do. So now, if he's honest that way, without finesse, without some kind of deception, what's the point?
No, I get what you're saying.
The point is,
you was 19 years old. You don't dare say you was lying.
You trying to smash everything that woman at 19 years old. Look at this.
I'm not saying.
Look at this.
I'm not saying.
Look at this. You not gonna bend the truth?
No, I'm no.
Bend the truth
is different.
No. But look,
the beginning is different.
The objective is to tell you whatever you need to hear to give whatever.
No, he's right because in the beginning you're not telling the girl the full story.
Come on, man.
But I'm not like
everybody. Women are the best at it.
Yeah, please.
Women are the best at it.
You guys sit here and omit the truth. I'm not gonna say you and lie. Y'all omit the truth.
Stop.
If y'all call it for
let's grow up.
Go.
Omit, like
we omit the truth. Go, come on.
To get what you want.
Right.
Because if you know you tell us the truth, that 99% chance that we're gonna walk to the left.
Right.
So why would you sacrifice that? So that is why you sit here and lie.
Are you ready? You might have to hold my hand during this one. A girl steps up. Her hair is not hers. Her eyelashes are not hers.
Here we go.
Her teeth is not hers.
Makeup.
Her nails is not hers. Her complexion is not hers. Her body image is not hers. And her shoe size is not hers. In an effort to attract me. She kept it real?
It's kind of the same thing. You're not lying.
That's the lie.
That's all admitting the truth.
How you know that's for you? What if it's for herself? What she want to tell herself?
Come on, stop.
Man, y'all are
lying. That's not admitting the truth. Your eyes are blue. Your hair is long. Your teeth are straight and white.
Okay.
Your lashes is
I hear you, but okay, so what
none of that is yours. You bought all that. You bought all that to omit.
No, but you do things to catch the guy's attention.
To omit the truth.
No.
You dress up.
I just want to know is that admitting the truth.
Guys go for girls like.
Come on, answer me.
Man.
Is admitting the truth.
First of all,
The Spanx.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. You put in the jeans for what? Not for yourself.
But what I'm
admitting the truth.
It comes with times other day.
I don't got nothing to get.
or women that do that.
But yeah.
Come on.
Because I don't need this, and this. I for the whole damn month I've not been on this show. I've been barefaced, and this is my hair. Thank you very much.
I'm not personalizing. I'm sticking to the issue. I didn't say you.
For women that do that, I understand where men are coming from. I get it. But guess what? Y'all still chase them and break your necks and turn left and right wanting them.
I don't disagree with that, but males generally will chase almost anything to each his own.
Well, let's not say all
There's
men.
somebody for
I know
everybody.
a couple good men that aren't like
that's
that.
Why I
know some unchildish men. I know some grown men.
Right.
I'm sorry,
but I'm telling you, for the majority
of
them, right? It doesn't matter if your face is beat or if your face is not beat. If it's all sexual, and to take it back a step, I don't understand why anybody's confused why one man could sing and romance and take out to dinner six women. They had a guy on the news was married to 12 different women. Told him he was in the Navy and he had to go.
Okay, so find some women that is okay with you having 6 different women.
You're not gonna do that's not a.
There's women like that. You see Blueface. Blueface got 2 girlfriends.
Yeah, but if Blueface was working in Kmart, he wouldn't be Blueface.
Let me ask you a question. Have you guys seen A Thin Line Between Love and Hate?
Yes.
Martin Lawrence?
Yes.
So the thing about I love you, that's the line to me. If you tell a female I love you
multiple times
to get the
and
drugs,
sincere, like out of the blue.
Now, at that point, are you crossing the line?
Max,
like,
so you telling me that you were not back, bro? I used to say I love you just to get in the
never did it.
I know some people that won't kiss somebody during sex if they're not in a relationship. It's just sex, no kissing, just sex.
But the thing about I love you,
there's certain stuff you just
some
don't
girls
do.
is gonna give it up just because of that. I think that's a line though.
If a girl has been neglected her entire life and haven't even been nurtured by her parents or someone to say I love you, and you pull up in a spaceship, that's all I used to drive, spaceship. And I pull out the window and said, "Damn girl, I love you."
Okay, that's bullshit.
I think there's
and she never. First of all, when a woman looks at you, she says to herself, "He could get it."
Facts.
Right.
Let's be honest.
So if I pull up and you look at me, whatever I say don't even matter at that point. She's saying, "He can get it."
You can, but that's not guaranteed
now,
that you're going to get it.
Let's see if he's going to talk himself out of it or not. Let's see if he's going to play his cards right. Some men who are very males, let me correct it, males, because we're talking about young, we're talking about old, we're talking about behaviors and lifestyles, not age. So people who are in this lifestyle and engage in this way, right? And those of us who used to engage that way. If you speaking to a female, you look at her, you anywhere, club, whatever, you look at her, you say, "Damn, I want that." You are not thinking to yourself, "Let me say all the shit that's going to push her away." For a woman, she's not going to say, "Hi, my name is Nancy. I got bad credit, 6 kids. I ain't shit to my family. I'm fly as hell, but I sleep on a mattress on the floor. I'm broke as all."
Yeah, you know it again.
They don't do that.
Do you think there's a line though?
I got 3 baby daddies for 2 kids.
Do you think there's a line? At that point, you look at
too sentimental. I'm a different.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not a
part of the game.
No, but outside.
Everything's fair.
As a human.
I always want to be respected, though. That's
exactly.
I always want to be. Even if I was dealing with this, even if I was dealing with this girl 5 years ago, I want her to respect me at the end. I want everybody.
Here, you never got your heart broken. You acting like you break hearts.
You mean you
never got your heart broken?
This is a resolve heartbreak. This is a resolve heartbreak. This is trauma.
Everybody's gonna get the heart, but you can't stop.
Exactly. You could say everybody, but you're allowing. You're saying it's cool because it's normal.
He's never going to engage. No, he's that nice.
I want to be nice. At the end of the day,
you're right. You're supposed to be.
Just hold me.
You could deal with a girl 5 years from now, and if you need her tomorrow, she'll be there for you.
Exactly.
It's about respect.
What you try? Are you serious?
It's about respect.
I don't know.
Even if you guys become cold or whatever the case.
Let me say this, right? I have experience.
You don't burn bridges, bro.
I have experience. I'm not disagreeing with you. Because to disagree with you would suggest that you are not successful in your way of doing things.
Correct.
Right? You can have a woman who says, "He's the guy I'm marrying. This is the guy I'm having sex with." Right? They can have both of us for years. They will never slip up. They will never call you his name, this thing. They're better at it.
And that's when the guy you're having sex with is
They're better at it,
with his
right?
position.
Then the guy, in my experience, call me crazy, maybe it's because I was, in the crack era, whatever. In my experience, for some reason, when you treat some women like shit, they chase you more. Mm-hmm. Rejection is like the greatest aphrodisiac for some people. So for you to say, "Oh, everybody wants to be respected," I don't think so, because I hear a lot of women say, "He's just too nice."
But it's not even about being nice. It's about, at the end of the day, she's still gonna fuck with me even if I'm telling the truth. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know.
Most women will not.
She's still
you just heard it from a woman's mouth.
No, now you're gonna lose more. Maybe you may lose more, but I'm okay with that because
there's very rare women that will respect the truth, but will still fuck with you. However, I would like the option for that to be my choice.
And at the end of the day,
I don't know.
The guy don't want that option. The guy wants you. You know, he's trying to.
But at the end of the day, like, you don't gotta blindside me with lies, because at the end of the day,
you're a good guy. You're a great guy.
And I lose out on some pussy. It's cool.
It's because you're a great
guy.
You're a man who's not motivated by pussy.
Right.
Sadly, this world is walking men.
You can't lose, man.
Yeah, no, y'all run for some pussy.
How long you been a man?
You pussy.
How long you been
y'all out. What do you mean?
You're saying because he's
I'm saying you gotta get motivated for some pussy.
I agree, but
exactly. Just leave it there. You agree?
No, I'm not just leaving it there. It's not that simple. Because you're saying all men.
Okay, let me.
And this is an argument that I have all the time, and I covered this in one of the podcasts. Mm-hmm. All men are not motivated by pussy. It's guys. Listen to me.
That's what I said.
That's what you said.
That's what I said. Forgive me. I meant majority.
You stand to be corrected.
Yeah, I stand to be corrected.
Which means you possibly don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You just got
so
me
here's
with
my
the wrong
position.
word.
If a guy, because I don't understand these guys, I'm about to talk about.
Oh, you sure? Because you're talking for
these
them.
Guys,
you're talking for a lot of them.
Not these guys I'm about to talk about.
Oh, okay.
These guys, what I call zeta males, not alpha males. I don't know nothing about them.
Okay.
You can walk by with a thong on. Sunday football is on. Their entire world stops for Sunday football. They don't care about sex. Football that's on the DVR they can put up later. Babe, I'm watching the game. You know it's Sunday. You don't interrupt me on Sunday. I'm in the man cave. I got the fellas coming up. They're not into pussy like that.
Until Sunday's over.
It's a line at Game. What's that place? GameStop. Mm-hmm. 40-year-olds online for the new whatever coming out. Nah, son, you ain't into pussy. You not a pussy dude.
Until they get the game and then they back.
No, because pussy dudes ain't thinking about games. You the game. Right.
Oh, wow.
So now, the other set of dudes, Jordans is coming out, or this is, and that is, and they're into that. They're not into love, they're not into romance, they're into nurturing. They just into, I need somebody to take my mama place. I'm going from my mama crib to her crib, because I need somebody to take the place of my mama. And every now and then we have sex, and I watch porn, and I'm good. Don't assume everybody's just chasing pussy.
That's true.
Here's another example.
Or if you're a businessman and you just got multiple businesses,
you reading my mind. I'm not even talking about that. And then businessman hires a call girl just to talk to her. Pays $5,000 to sit in a room because she reminds him he's the man. That's therapy. That ain't pussy.
That's a bar.
Okay, yeah.
That's one. He sit down, she sit down, and because I faced a situation where somebody accused me, all you think about is pussy. If you think this is all about sex, you deranged. Because every time I'm around Pocahontas, she telling me, yo, when you making that movie? And all we talking about is movies. And all she interested in is me as a filmmaker. I ain't even put a movie out, but I'm passionate about it. And she building that up. She building my confidence. My next book is called The King, the Savage, and the Fool. How to get your man to not cheat. Build up the king, right? Remind him he's a king.
That's the
right?
Bull.
Sit down, satisfy the savage. Satisfy the savage and raise up the fool.
Some people say that that's not the woman's job. It starts with family.
Yeah, all the women ain't got no man. That's not the. They don't say that.
So let me ask the
females. But cheating on is overrated too. That's overrated.
So it's okay to cheat.
No, it ain't cheating if you ain't involved. It ain't cheating.
Do all men cheat?
Hell no. I just told you do want to play video games.
Do all men cheat? So you think that there's some dudes that
No, I know for a fact there's some men.
You can never know for a fact.
No, but it's like it's some guys that. No, honestly, because you gotta think it's guys that are raised. Like you gotta understand, there's some guys that were raised properly, like correctly. Right. Like they know how to treat a woman. They see how their mom's getting treated.
No, but look,
it's the nice guy.
Follow his lead because he's doing the right way.
I don't agree with that because look, I used to play the game. I used to look. But I got a girl now. And I'm faithful to that one girl. Mm-hmm. But I used to be in there doing the same shit like that he's talking about.
But it's just what I would say is guys look for love until they get that first heartbroken. Once they get heartbroken by one girl they love, it's over with. Like you can't get them back. That's what I would say. But there are guys. Cause I have a younger cousin who actually all he wants is one girl. Like he's not looking. And mind you, he's young. He's young. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. He's really like he legit just wants one girl because he has like he plays a sport.
Do you think the average person, average guy, right? Average, not the top guy, the low guy, just the average guy. In your opinion, you think the average guy has what it takes to deal with multiple women at the same time? To remember what he said to her, remember what he said to her, and then take her out and then take her out. Right. Only kings have harems, man. Historically, only a king had a harem because he had the time, he had the money, he had the ability to satisfy all those women. Right? So if you sleeping on a couch smoking weed and can't get past go, I don't know if you really got enough finesse. There are exceptions.
I do think
there are exceptions.
All men cheat at certain points in their life. He don't gotta be a serial cheater. Depends on what
cheating is.
He don't gotta be a serial cheater.
What is cheating?
Like a liar, I guess. Like if I'm telling you I am
fucking on again.
I'm telling you I am exclusive to this one person, but I'm not. Is that what you mean by cheating?
That's protocol.
Yeah, if I say cheating, I'm mostly thinking about like involved with another woman or having sex.
Like
basically say we're together, but you're talking to her and doing stuff, but you're lying to me.
I never had sex with her. We text all the time.
That's fucking.
And if you're lying to me, that's cheating.
There's different definitions.
And this is the problem.
So hold on.
I believe in emotional and physical cheating.
Alright, so
this is the problem. So okay.
That's crazy.
So if you're talking to a guy and he's texting, he has a best friend that's a woman, and he's texting her, and like he said, she's just like talking about movies, and she's just like,
fine.
When are you gonna put out the movie? You need to do this.
Do I know her?
Yeah.
Do I know of her? Was she in the picture before I
saw? Do you have a problem?
No.
If you can't introduce your girl to your friends, then there's a problem.
What if it's your girlfriend?
What?
Oh, nah.
Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused.
That's the line you cross. You can't mess with that.
So if your girlfriend,
you ain't gonna sit here and
if your girlfriend, your home girl, talks to me about relationships,
that's fine.
Right?
Not through texting.
Right. She texts me. She talked to me. She's like, "Oh,
but why would my girlfriend have to text my dude about?"
She don't have to.
But I'm saying, why would she feel comfortable?
Because he's smart.
No, that's weird.
Or vice versa. What if your homie?
What if I'm texting your homie? What if I'm texting your brother? No, you're different. That is different.
Are you my wife or you my girlfriend or you what?
Either or. I'm texting your brother.
Your wife, I'm texting her.
And I'm texting your brother and I'm asking him for
advice. My wife, I would hope, right? I would hope.
That's such a fucking
exactly.
I would hope that my wife has the reserve to say, I don't want to even be accused of having something.
But you don't have the.
So I'm not going to be texting.
Whatever word you just said.
Right? I'm not going to be texting you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are situations where because me and my wife is tight and she got a girlfriend that's tight, her girlfriend may ask for advice. And I give counsel. Right?
Shit.
So now, if her girlfriend call and say, well, he's like my brother.
Shit, your brother.
Our relationship is like we brothers, right? What I know is this. What life has taught me, let me just say that. The insecurities arise because it's something in the person that has not been resolved.
True.
And when something inside of you becomes resolved, then you look at how you deal with your man differently. It is not your man's job to resolve why your daddy left you, or why this person disappointed you, or why you've been picking one lame after another lame after another lame, and now he's stuck with you and he got to reprogram you from lameness. It's not his job.
I agree with all of that.
So if you are saying, who's like looking through my phone, I don't even understand why y'all do that.
I don't do that
right?
shit.
Yeah.
I ain't looking for no
problem.
I ain't looking for no problem.
Right?
I will play on back.
Are you sleeping and going through your phone?
I don't look through no phone.
I learned my lesson. I say that.
I don't.
I don't look through phones. I don't care.
I've learned my lesson.
I
don't do it anymore.
You resolve some things from there, and now you don't do it.
Yeah, you always gonna find some shit.
So now
always.
Okay, you're always gonna find something, right? At some point, why don't women, I hope y'all watching this, why don't y'all go on a national intentional dating spree where you understand why you have a significant other? And as long as that significant other is satisfying your whys, leave the other small things alone, man. Y'all be worrying about all the wrong things.
So do you think us girls should...
Dude come home to you every night. Dude give you all his money. Dude take care of his kids. Dude's at home all the time. He's reliable. He's dependable. You need him, he's there. On top of all that, you gonna ask where he going, who he with, and why?
Who gonna ask that? If he's doing that, you're not gonna ask it because he's not giving you no reason to ask it. You're describing a grown ass man.
But that same man could be smashing at his job.
Can I say this? I have been the person to look through phones, and what did I say? You always find some shit. I have stopped doing that, and I find myself happier if that person's doing all the right things.
Hallelujah.
But that's because the shit will come to you when you need to know.
Shit comes to light regardless.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Everything done in the dark will come to light.
But some things you see that ain't real.
That's true.
Because if you see me as a savage, no matter what I do,
yeah, it could be a simple text. The way you,
if you see me if you're a racist, no matter what I do, you're gonna see me as a threat. If you see me, if you're a sexist, you're gonna see me as a threat, no matter what I do. So no matter how much I say, yo, look at this, right? We take a picture, right?
You could determine it so many different ways.
Everybody's gonna say, yo,
everybody got different
you smashing that,
yeah,
right?
And they're gonna watch. They're gonna be on this like,
and I go, that's my niece.
Oh shit!
80% of the dudes gonna say, yeah, right. 20% of the women is gonna say, yeah, right. Because if I was her, I would smash.
I give people the benefit of the doubt. That's why.
If I was you, if I was her, I would smash.
I give people the benefit of the doubt.
Right. But to me, and that's why I say I'm different. I would like other people to adapt this way. Humans are gonna be humans. Why we be looking for perfection when we so flawed?
Nobody's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah, but why we keep looking for?
You're right. You know, it's funny because I just went in a situation like this with my girlfriend where she went through my phone when I was sleeping, and the reason why I know is because the messages I have, like I never answer.
You always text. Know when they were.
No, you always get something.
I'm going through my phone and the message is red. The messages are red now. I'm like,
phone number deleted.
First of all, she blocked her. Then she wrote on the contacts. Then I tell you, don't talk to this girl. So I go through my I didn't even know she blocked her, none of that. So the girl messaged me on Instagram. I'm trying to get in contact with you. I can't. I'm like, wait, huh? I never got a text from her. Go on her contacts. This shit blocked.
That's what I'm saying. So you see how shit done in the dark comes to light? You found out.
Yes, but the whole thing is she thinks, I don't know what she thinks. She was my best friend before I started talking to my girl.
But
my girl said that there's no such thing as a best friend.
Your girl is someone that's insecure.
She said there's no such thing as a best friend, and she should be my best friend. And now I have to pretty much choose, So I have
but see, your best friend is most like. It sounds like she wants to be like, you know, want to be in your life.
No, but she was just my friend since middle school. Who was just in there supporting you in my businesses
she
and
feels
everything.
Like you should just like
why
have that
friendship. Be like
sisters? And still,
that's how we are, we're brothers.
Yeah.
There's women that I would never, ever smash. Never. I have no.
I had plenty of opportunities to smash. I never smashed.
I have no interest in smashing.
Did you introduce her to your girlfriend?
But my girlfriend said that she's rude.
Your girlfriend might not want to share.
Your girlfriend's insecure.
Your girlfriend might not want to share.
Insecure, bro. Every girl's insecure.
Hell no!
Everyone has their insecurity.
That's wrong.
Everyone has their insecurity.
Women have insecurity.
Every person.
Insecurities, but that doesn't make them insecure.
Doesn't make you
to give them the title of insecure, no. Everyone has insecurity.
They have triggers.
Let me flip it. There's some of us who assume that everybody's cheating anyway. So why even bust your head with that thought?
She said she had an intuition or a feeling or something like that.
Right, that's what they do.
Because that means you moving differently.
Right. Well, there are times where I get caught up and I don't spend enough time with her though.
Okay,
but that's
so
because
that's
because you're an individual. Let her remind her of that.
That too.
There's you, there's her, and y'all together.
Like I have things like
bugging.
I'm tired.
So this is what happened. You were spending time with her. Now you got caught up with school, this and that. So you're not doing the things you're doing before. Right. So you're moving differently.
She's still gonna don't care.
Twice. She's not gonna. It's gonna go one.
There's certain ladies that you can.
No, once you fuck up, they're not
connected.
Like you said, everybody's a human. Listen, at the end of the day, this is my takeaway. At the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do anyways. Only thing you can do is, you feel me, move with it. If it's like I said, it's affecting your life, and if it's not affecting your life, then
can I share
but
something?
Girls get titled so quick. Girls get titled so quick, but you gotta get a pat on the back. Oh, you got her. She got.
I understand that women want consistency, and that's part of the reason why sometimes you get in situations like that. Mm-hmm. But they do be times where the guy sometimes just wants to just relax, and sometimes he's talking to himself.
I just want a nigga to move how he moved from the beginning
to the end,
to the end.
That doesn't even sound right.
If
are you unpacking that state, you're bugging.
Can I unpack it?
Yeah, I can unpack it.
Okay. If you are not, if I'm talking to you, right?
Right.
And you only texting me good morning every day for like a month until you got me. If that's not who you are as a person.
Smashed, or got you as in like, we're a couple.
We're a couple, we're together, we're exclusive.
Right.
If you're only texting me good morning because this is your move to get me.
That's, face that reality.
But girls do it too. They cook for you every morning. They bring you to the job. They doing this. They doing that. They rub your feet.
Let me finish.
They do all this other stuff.
That's real good.
Come on,
that'll finish.
Stop it.
And then now you got me. Now we're like exclusively in a relationship. You doing this goddamn thing. And then now the good morning's like every once a week. Right. Every this, that, and third.
You're boring now.
Huh?
You boring now? What?
It's real life. You can get bored with a guy too. It's literally the same.
That's
not just bored, or he got the signal that she ain't trying to let me get none or something like that too.
Or she's annoying after he.
Or she's annoying. That shit is real.
My thing is, I just want a person to be consistent from what he shows me in the beginning. So we did a poll. We put the question out onto IG, and every single one of my female followers said, "Hell no."
We had some people say it's teachable and stuff like that. That's where I got the question from.
Some guy said that, yeah, you could work, which I don't believe y'all. Y'all are some liars.
No, but me personally...
Depends. If he loves GameStop and football, who cares?
What? At the end of the day, these are like materialistic things. Like, these come and go. You're going to want a new one every other week.
So, Max, you couldn't do that?
Dudes can't handle that.
Can you date a girl in your relationship? Can you date your wife if she was not... The sex wasn't good?
Why you going to put them out there?
Date? Can you be married?
No, at the end of the day, like, you can't, because sex is like such a, like a... The adrenaline gets so up that if it's not, like, up to like what you need at that time, you're just gonna be frustrated.
I think I could part ways with some other stuff that are on my checklist, but not that, because like he said, it's a chemical. Like you just have to have it or you don't. Like
well, me, I just make me happy. If I'm happy, that sex thing is out. Like, yes, you guys make it seem like sex is a big thing, but to me, really. sex is just like a plus. Like if I'm getting, if I'm happy, like if I could wake up to you in the morning and just be like, yo, I'm happy this motherfucker next to me right now. I don't really care.
But as long as it's alright. As long as it's alright, you're okay.
Now this is completely whack and I don't feel like I'm having sex. Yeah, that's crazy. I gotta bring a toy. I'll be like, yo, we gotta buy some shit.
I have been not now, but I have been celibate. And I was so, like, angry. Like, sex is literally, like, medicine. So, you're going to be in a whole marriage.
Come on, preach.
If you're going to be in a whole marriage and the sex ain't good, you going to be the
no, but look, mind you, if his thing, I could get a big ass dildo that vibrates. Go crazy.
You gonna be horny. He's gonna be right next to you, and you're not gonna ask him for sex. You be like, nah, and then you gonna end up cheating.
And I'm having
those pheromones are real. Toys are real. Toys help. It's fucking science.
Okay, but you gonna have a toy for the next 60 years.
And then I'm gonna still.
You better have warranty.
That's why
they will, because the toy is attached to their imagination.
Exactly. Yeah. Close my eyes. Close my eyes.
It is very, very hard.
It's a mental thing.
It's very hard for reality to match their imagination.
So it's better than the real thing.
Because imagination is utilizing all their creativity. Gotcha. So reality is not. That's leaving up to somebody else. So a lot of women, for instance, some women love vibration clitoral stimulation.
What? Right? And the ones that heat up, thermal, and you get real.
There's no way we can match that, right? Unless you're going to put the vibrator on your tongue and have
you do that? So you can take somebody back. Right. Put this in your mouth and go.
But no, they have tongue vibrators.
Exactly. Right? So, there's ways to make it work.
So no man naturally is gonna match someone who 2-3 times a day uses a vibrator and only loves that. No matter what you do, you can do the whole alphabet in Chinese, American, whatever. You're not gonna match that stimulation. So she's settling and enjoying what you're giving her, but in her head, as soon as you're done and go to work, she pull the vibrator out.
Yeah, that's not my part. You can't.
So yes, the answer is some people can use masturbation forever. But it does not. But it does. Masturbation can't match companionship.
So what ain't gonna cover? What are we ending with? Like,
but if he's being a good man,
oh, we're pretty much done. You guys take one question and answer it. Who's going first?
Ladies first.
I'll read it for you. This is for y'all guys.
She can't read.
Not ready.
She don't want to talk about it.
So she chose, what's the most surprising thing that's ever turned you on? I have to read it.
Y'all ever been, well, I don't think y'all, but being in the car with somebody that's like in and out of traffic, like, you know, it's like a life or death experience where you feel like you finna crash.
Oh, so he's
man, that shit makes me like get home right now because we can go. It's like we can get it popping the way you drive. Like it's it's a real turn. I love that shit. Like I hope you driving when I say, hey, come pull up. I hope this is how you coming to me.
So basically, if you were to do it and he starts doing 80, it's like you ready to go.
I'm talking about in and out of traffic. Like I'm talking about like swerving through the I'll be like, oh my gosh. It's a time like I'm getting flashbacks right now. It's just crazy. I love that shit.
Okay.
You?
What's the question?
What's the most surprising thing that's ever turned you on?
Latex.
Like tying somebody up? Is that what you're talking about?
No, the full body latex suit.
Oh, like if they wear like a bodysuit.
Yeah, like I don't know how that happened, but it's like, damn, that's just sexy.
She said how she got her ass in that.
Then, because it accentuates every part of the body.
It's just tight.
And I'm big on confidence.
I can't even breathe right now. I'm just talking about
it. You could be skinny. You could have no butt, no titties, none of that. And be super sexy. Yeah. You could be super plus size, but the way you rock the confidence And latex is a whole nother dimension of confidence in my mind. Okay,
what's the next question?
So you have to answer it too. Okay. What's the most flirtatious thing you've ever done?
Oh, I would say I look like a guy right in his eyes. That's like my call. Like, to flirt, like if I want somebody's attention, like I'll just look him dead in his eye and make sure he sees me looking at him. And then when he sees me, it's like, go for it.
Do you ever make the first move or like you just stare?
Oh yeah, sometimes I do. Like when I'm just like, I have to be drunk though. Like, you know, I'll be like, that's when I'll be like, let me see if I can saw somebody or get his number, and then I'll be like, I got it.
You a thug.
I need that in context. Like the most flirtatious thing I've ever done with one person or in my life.
In your life.
You wrote the question.
In your life.
Like in my life.
Yeah.
Or trying to seduce an entire crowd while I'm on a mic talking, public speaking. Like when I leave here, when I'm done talking, every woman is gonna want to know who I am and go read my books.
What about personally? Like with a person?
Person, I think that would have to be my current wife. The most flirtatious thing is reminding her how sexy she is all the time.
And how do you do that?
Just be like, dang, you fucking sexy.
And how does she, like, does she say thank you?
Discuss.
That's girlfriend business.
No, because some women don't know how to take compliments. I'm saying, does she like blush and say
I'm
thank
not going to discuss my wife.
Okay.
My soon-to-be ex-wife, probably.
Damn.
You see, more of his story.
That's where we end. Before we start ending
the way you
relationship.
be careful.
So this was fun, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It was educational. I hope everybody that watches it
pay
walk
attention.
away
Be
with
careful.
knowing that you should be happy in your own skin.
Date about 5 people, and when you find the right one out of the 5, cut everybody off.
And all men, my advice to you is this, man. Find 2 women, settle down, stop playing games, man. Stick with those 2.
Don't be childish.
That you really love, and you know you love both of them, because one does 50%, the other one does the other 50%, and you can handle them. Y'all sit down together and talk about it, because all this multiple baby mama stuff gotta stop. Baby moms need to unite, sit down, get that guy right, and because someone has a sex video, if you're being judgmental, you need to really check yourself.
Yeah.
You got it. It's for the culture.
For the culture part.